So today we are talking about New Year resolutions.
Huh? But I don't believe in those things, lah. You're listening to
Jom Sembang Malaysia. But why lah?
because there is do and there is don't. There is no try. For me, like resolutions is like trying lah. You're like, okay, this year I have to do this.
I always very curious why people must wait for a new year to do this.
No, okay. I start things in the new year. Like, okay, I just started journaling, right? Because I received... Okay, this is the second year I've received journals as presents. So this time, I got 2. One as a gift, and the second time, like, in a group party, you get a draw.
Okay.
And it was another journal. So I thought, okay lah, let's do lah. But, so I posted, I don't know what it is, so I posted it on my Facebook page, my socials. And then somebody said, oh, New Year resolution. I'm like, no, I just do lah. Do or don't do lah. And then, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? But at least I tried.
I think you follow the resolution more than I do. Like, for example, right, whenever I do something new, I don't wait for the new year. I always wait for maybe the new month, So, okay, I don't know about you guys, but I have this track. I track my life quite comprehensively,
Yes.
Like, I actually write down how much I spend every day, what I eat every day, who I meet every day, that kind of stuff. So every time I want to start something new, I will say, okay, I'll start next month or something, so that it's a new month. Then I just add something new to be tracked. So that, I think my resolution always happen on the beginning of a new month.
I never start anything on the beginning of a new month.
So you only start at the new year lah, correct lah, New Year resolution.
Okay, what's the definition of a resolution first?
I also don't know.
I'll go find dictionary.
Yeah, but I'm just very curious why people are always very big about starting something new on a new year.
I think it's, okay, why I like to, if I'm going to start a journal, I would do it on the new year or the beginning of the new year because it's fresh.
Or it's nice lah, open the book or whoever that reads it after you pass away or whatever, open, 1st January 2023 instead of opening 1st April something.
Okay, I could do 1st April because my birthday is 31st of March, so it's a new year also.
Okay.
Chinese New Year also can lah.
This is something, how to say, I think we're always looking for a reset as human, don't you think?
Yes.
So
exactly.
a new year or a new Chinese New Year or the day after my birthday is like a fresh start. Is that maybe why how New Year resolution come about?
I suppose so. But no lah, the reason I don't like the word resolution, I believe in resolving in doing something, okay, from now on, I'm going to, but I think it's overrated lah, this resolution thing. And then it makes one feel like a failure.
Really?
Don't you think?
I don't know. I just track stuff that I start and end, but that's just me. I'm a tracker.
So that's not a resolution, what? Or unless you're saying, I resolve to track my weight, or I resolve to...
Oh, that's true.
I resolve to lose 10 kg, and therefore that is why I'm tracking. But that's not why you're tracking. You're tracking just because...
I'm just tracking because it's
you're
me.
Gina.
Mm.
Yeah.
So no New Year resolution for you?
I told you I don't believe in New Year resolution.
Okay. Because let me think. This year, I don't think I started anything new on my tracker. Yeah. So my tracker has quite mundane stuff. Like, for example, make sure I eat 3 meals a day. Check.
Wow.
Or I'm trying to lose weight. So I probably let's try to lose 2 kg a month. Check or no check. Or let's try to read 2 books a month. Check or no check.
Actually, she's got resolutions.
But it's like, I've been doing it for so many years. It's part of the lifestyle. It's not something new. So the only thing that changed is probably okay, I changed to 3 books a month this year instead of last year 2 books a month or something.
Okay, so I would call that, right, New Year goals. Goals. I don't know. It's just this resolution thing doesn't sit well with me. But we're doing a new thing this year though.
But does it mean that every time we do a new thing, it's a new resolution?
No.
Yeah. All this resolution talk. Anyway, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Today's episode is brought to you by Songs and Stories. Kalau nak kenal-kenal Malaysia dengan lebih rapat,
Sebab tak kenal maka tak sayang. Semakin kenal semakin sayang.
betul. So boleh check out Songs and Stories FB page.
Eja dengan Simbo dan ya.
Betul. Ada kisah menarik tentang Malaysia di situ. Jadi check out lah.
Alright, sambung tadi we talking about resolution. So funny, right? Actually, we don't really know what the word actually means.
Okay, so dictionary. I'm actually using a proper dictionary. Long time never see Webster's. Resolution. Act of resolving. Analysis. Solution. State of being resolved. Fixed determination. That which is resolved. I think it's fixed determination lah. That's the...
But I have fixed determination every day. Like if I have a tracker, right? So like I told you just now, that means there are things that I try to resolve every day.
Okay, so that's something that's very different, right? You track. Actually, why do you track everything? Because I track nothing. I don't track my spending. I don't track my calories. I don't track my weight. I very rarely get on a weighing scale.
I think for me was I started tracking my money first.
Okay.
When I was much younger, I wanted to know how much I spend because you kind of I don't see it. So when I started to write down, I said, oh, a big part of my money goes to, let's say, food or something like that. And then from there, it started to expand because I've realized that when I first start to track something, I can detect or observe the pattern, which gives me a lot of insights about how I become who I am.
Okay, so therein lies another difference lah. So Gina analyzes a lot of things. You analyze a lot of things. I don't like to analyze things. Like you like data.
Yeah, I create data about my own life. Can you believe it?
Yes.
Can you believe it? If you look at the last 10 years volume or maybe the more than 10 years, maybe 15 years, you can actually open the diary and it says on 14 March something year 2020 or something. You can see what I do and what I eat and stuff like that. So recently this year I added a mood tracker.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to feel like overall was today I'm happy, tomorrow or yesterday whether I'm like, unhappy, sad or something, to see whether overall actually whether my emotional health is stable.
Okay. So what was your findings?
I just started 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I mean,
sorry.
this year
No,
ni ma.
this year,
Yeah,
okay.
this year I started. But it's quite fun lah. I think the first day was happy, second day was annoyed, third day was glad. So yeah, I'm still tracking. We shall come back to the result next year.
Okay, so I suppose I'm tracking my life in the sense that I am writing a page of journal every day, and it's a small notebook lah. It's like, what size is that? How to count? A5,
A4,
A6.
4, A5. Oh, A6 smaller.
Yeah, half
okay,
of
quarter of A4.
Quarter of an A4, correct. Okay, I have a small handwriting, so it's about 3 paragraphs with my small handwriting in an A6. Yes. It's, I suppose, like morning what I did, afternoon what I did, night what I did, or what I felt. Actually now I'm not sure because this is the first time I'm journaling this way, as in tracking my day.
Okay.
Last time when I'm journal, it's like, very quite emo one lah. It's like, I think, or what I read.
Or like
And
when
then,
you feel like writing
or
lah, ha.
Yeah, or Bible study, or, it's like, yeah, it's more of like in-depth into one area. Whereas this one is just, today I did this, how I felt, this went well. Or, like yesterday I was like worried about the meeting in the morning, and then the next day I'll write, so actually the meeting went pretty alright.
Sounds like a journal.
Yeah.
But I think
know
I
what
will
it's
take this
for.
opportunity to explain, right? There's a difference between a diary and a journal, right? So a journal is exactly what you just mentioned lah. You just record your day as what you feel, what actually leave an imprint in your life lah. Like, okay, today I remember about some meeting or
Yes,
something
and
like that.
I was happy about that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the diary is different. It's more like what I'm doing every day without the emotional or the opinion attached.
But then when they go Dear Diary, that one is diary what?
I also don't know. But that's how I differentiate diary and journal lah. on my personal end.
Diary. Okay, so technically diary is like a calendar, what?
Something like that.
Right.
I suppose with a diary you write every day.
But if you write dear diary, it's already emotional because got dear there lah.
Okay.
I mean,
fine.
come on, every time you say dear something, you want to pour your heart already.
Back to resolution. Before we go sidetrack too far away. So
Yes.
if resolution is about starting something new, for example, if you're layman are talking about some new goals or whatever. So this year we're going to start this new podcast called Jom Sembang Malaysia.
Yes.
It's only because I realized that I don't know about Jula, okay? I am a person who likes to have conversation about things that people might not think too much into. Like for example, if you're sitting having a meal with me, I can randomly ask you like, so what do you think about public toilets, or what do you think about driving a Malaysian local car? I like to have conversations like that, so I wanted to kind of bring that into a podcast series, and if possible, like to just receive feedback or listen to what you guys think about some of the things that I think about Malaysia. Are we like, sharing the same sentiments, or you're like, hey Gina, you're totally in your own world, man, that kind of stuff lah.
Yeah, so aku layan je sebab I'm very bad at starting conversations. Like, don't expect me to like, hey, distract me and like, come up with a topic. I'll go extra quiet. Tapi aku sudi layan if you ask me. And I'm very random. Apparently, I can talk about 1,001
Yeah, she's very
topics,
random.
which is how, we started our resolution and then we went to
trackers and some 101 things.
So we'll be posting it on our socials, but we're also an Anchor, so you can drop us a note. We'd love to hear what you think about resolutions.
Yes, so you can also share with us about your resolution if you have any, or if you don't have any like you. Maybe like, why don't you have any resolution again?
Because it's overrated.
Overrated, right? So Ju and I also can make very interesting conversation is because every time I talk to her, right, she's like quite contrast lah. We are like same but not the same one.
Sama-sama tapi berbeza.
Yeah, so I think what's interesting is based on our friendship so far, we are a little bit more direct or bold to tell them like, actually I don't agree with you lah. How when you first started as friends is like, what you think like that one, but you don't kind of state your views. But I think our friendship has given us the depth to actually discuss stuff without taking things too personally, and then we actually agree to disagree on certain topics.
Yeah, like, she can try everything she likes, but I'm just not going to do it. But yeah, I appreciate that you try. So yeah.
So that's it for today's episode. We'll be back for a brand new episode next week.
See ya!
Jom Sembang Malaysia is hosted by two Malaysian friends who are passionate about Malaysian stuff.
Stay tuned every week for a brand new Sembang session with Juwita Suito and Gina Yap Layong.